Welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of my journey number 1, playing as Fia's Blood Assassin and going for the Duskborn ending. And our character looks a lot different now, huh? I've got Radahn's leggings and Radahn's breastplate on. The gloves and the helmet remain the same, and that all allows me to stay at a medium equipment load. The reason that I did this was because I was testing out different affinities mostly on the Great Knife. And I was doing research to find out, like, what should I go with? And a few things were a result of this. The first thing is that I was testing it on a lot of the mini dragons that you can find in Caelid. And so I got a bunch of runes. And so if you look to the right, we have leveled up twice. I am level 90. I put a point into Arcane to get us to 30. And I put a point into Endurance to get us to 26. And we're now pushing for 30 Endurance. The other thing that happened is that one of those videos I was watching about cult affinities and what you should go with and arcane weapons and stuff like that, one of those videos kind of casually announced that one of the nice things about daggers is that they're lightweight, and that allows you to go heavy on equipment, and that just shifted my entire thought process on how I want to build this character. It just opened a new venue. It's more of a gamey venue. See, before I was role-playing this character as an assassin, you wouldn't wear heavy armor. You would be in medium armor at the most, probably a mix of light armor and medium armor for speed and agility, right? And that would probably make a lot of sense, especially make a lot of sense if we were running a dexterity build. But I'm running an arcane build, and the game mechanic aspect of capitalizing on the low weight of the daggers is what appeals to me. And so I went ahead, I put this armor on. With us upping working on endurance, then I should be able to put what I want, which is right here, the Clean Rot gauntlets. They're a pretty good step up. But currently, it puts me at 51.6 equipment load, and that is a heavy load right now. So we're closing in on it, but we're not there yet. Radahn's armor was pretty significant jump up, so doing good there. And other than that, I guess that segues us into what I was learning whenever it comes to affinities. So I had 3 options that I was trying to cover. If we run down here to Ashes of War, and whatever I pick, let's say that I went with Poison Moth Flight. Now let's look at that real quick. Inventory, move over to affinities or Ashes of War. All right, Moth Flight. Switch display. Grants an armament, the poison affinity, and the following skill. Poison Moth Flight. Slash with a poison-infused blade. If the follow-up strike lands on a poisoned foe, it will deal significant damage. So, what I could do is, on this Great Knife, I could go with Poison Moth Flight. We would give it the poison affinity, which scales. Well, it looks like it's going to scale off dexterity the most. And it does cause poison buildup of 90, which is pretty strong. And then we would apply poison, and once that poison is applied, our follow-up strikes are going to do significantly more damage. And then in addition to that, it causes blood loss buildup because it's natural to the Great Knife. It has a natural blood loss buildup of 42, which is not too far of a drop-off from 50. So I could do that, and if you look at the physical, it's 113 plus 52. But again, strong dexterity scaling, not very strong arcane, and we're doing an arcane build. Well, so, okay, we're doing arcane build that centers around bleed. So what if I go with a blood affinity? Well, that's going to skyrocket blood loss buildup to 78. That's true, but it remains 113 physical damage with 52 plus 52, and that's because it's scaling off my dexterity, and I am pushing arcane. So if I go to occult, that's a blood loss buildup of 50, which is what's natural to the knife itself. So I'm not getting anything additional there. But looking up at physical, it jumps from 113 to 119, and more importantly, that plus 83 from plus 52. That's a big jump, and it's because arcane scaling is jumping up to B. This knife, when we keep leveling it up, will eventually get to A scaling arcane. And what that's going to do is, although we're not increasing our blood loss buildup like we are with bleed, so I don't quite know how this works, to be honest. It doesn't totally make sense to me. But this gives more blood loss buildup. But somehow, some way, when you're scaling with arcane, behind the scenes, it's factoring in how many strikes it's going to take you to hit before you trigger a blood loss on your enemy. And because you're scaling so well with arcane, it's actually lowering that number faster than this blood loss buildup is lowering it. That's the best way that I can make heads or tails of it. So we're going to be running with the occult scaling. Now I could do occult with the twin blade as well. And if I did, no matter if I did blood loss or not, because the twin blade doesn't have a natural affinity on it, it takes it away. If I use the mouse, here's what we have, here's what we're going to. Nothing, right? This, if we gave it blood, it would give us blood buildup. If we gave it poison, that's what it has right now. But up here, 173 plus 64, if we dip down to occult, that jumps up to 182 plus 101. So better raw damage, but you lose any effect. So I've decided to stick with poison here in case, for boss mobs, I can apply poison and let that supplement damage, and then go back to my daggers. Once we got to something like Eleonora's pole blade, I might really strongly consider going to occult and just keep the natural blood. And then I don't know what I would do about poison. Probably just forget it. Because what I'm hearing from multiple YouTube videos is that poison is pretty terrible. I like it on bosses as supplemental damage because why not? With 108 buildup, it takes me like 4 hits to get it going, and it lasts for the whole rest of the fight. But I don't really like it on anything else. Everything else dies too fast. So there's no point. So there we go. That's my explanation for where we are at. And about 9 minutes into this video, we can finally get started. We have the occult great knife. We also have the Reduvia, which is scaling very well with, I think it's an A scaling right now with arcane. It will eventually get to S, if I remember right. I'm going to take this chick out. Uh-oh. Okay, back. All right. Oh. Darn it. My timing was off. All right, well, obviously we'll have to do that again. If I go on the right side, she'll knock me off the cliff. Ah, darn it. Move. Okay. All right. We will light that flame. The other one down there has already been lit. Where's it at? Right there. We did that last episode. So now, there is a red fox up ahead. Let me see if I can remember how this goes. He marked his map up. We're going 1, 2, 3, and then like around here, 4. He aggroes the red wolf, not red fox, red wolf. Red fox was an actor. And he just pulls him away from where these mobs are at. All right, here we go. I did not dodge that well. Dang it. Ooh. I'm not hitting him, am I? Yeah, he's nicely out of range. Ouch. Ouch. I saw that coming for a long time and did nothing about it. Oh. Roll through it, bro. Get some poison. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do about that. Because every time I dodge, he's too far away. Oh, he got me. Bummer. Well, once again, fights that are trivial with my tree sentinel are very challenging with my assassin. Yeah. All right, it's on. Oh. Ouch. Oh, boy. Oh my gosh. 3 strikes. He basically got 4 strikes in a row on me. So, you know, this is a case where poison, it's working for me. But it only works in these kinds of instances where I'm facing an enemy that the fight's going to take a while. But in those instances, it's very nice to have. So I guess I don't bash poison as bad as everybody else seems to. I see a definite niche for it. But maybe it's because I'm bad, you know? And I can't really get the damage in that other people are able to do. almost got in there. Ouch. Okay, got the poison on him. Switch over to daggers. That took a lot of dodging. Darn it. Oh no. Get away, get away, get away. Oh man. Ow. See that? Those poison ticks are really valuable right now. Okay. Well, that was a tough fight, man. Alright, let's pop potion. So that kind of makes me want to experiment with moth flight a little bit more. Come here. This is where he was, I guess. Okay, so now we're going to move up to point 2. Okay, so there's like 2 phases to this, and I've only watched the first phase, but basically I want to know if I can make a fire pot or something, causing summoned spirits to assail them with a rabid fervor. That's nuts, man. A childhood memory of the Lord of Blood. Wow. Can I make them? Mushroom, beast blood, and blood rose. Yeah, I can. I've never used one of these before, so I'm going to try it. Okay. So, there's a bunch of rats, and that's what I'm going to use this pot on. Only one? I'm not going to waste it on just you. Oh, okay, we got problems. That didn't really work as well as I wanted it to. Okay, doggone it. Alright, that's the one I want to take down first because she buffs. Oh, they both buff. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, problems. There we go. Circle around you. Dang it. Oh my god. Die, 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 die. Okay. Oh, what do we get there? A rune arc, for real? Oh, there must be a body underneath all these things. Okay. So we do light the fire. And then we're gonna go out into this area for some various loots and an ancestral spirit, like infant head or something. I don't know, something horrible like that. Okay, we don't want to land in the actual ocean. It'll kill us. But you can drop down here. And you're in the water, but you're on, you know, you're on cement there, cement blocks. So we're gonna loot. We have a bunch of nascent butterflies out here. I think that was all of them. No. Okay, then we're gonna hop up on this wall. Maybe it's up here. I can do that now. Not quite. There we go. Okay. We're gonna sprint and jump across that gap. Whoa! And then there's another gap over here. And then we'll jump into the chalice or whatever this is called. Drop to here, and we have a little bit of a fight. I probably need to figure out how to fight these guys the right way. I haven't had to do it because I can muscle my way through it. Ancestral infant's head. Okay. Fighting Cowboy, coincidentally, says that he thinks that's what Torrent is. He thinks he's a baby ancestral spirit. Okay, so from here... Oh, I see an item. I guess I didn't get that item. I'm glad. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm glad I saw that. Oh, Golden Rune 12, no less. Okay, from here we just fast travel. So we've gotten that one. That was the fox, or the wolf. This was the pier to set on fire. And we're supposed to fast travel back to here. Okay, so we're going to point number 3 now. Point number 3. That's right here. Alright. These are the guys we want. There's an archer up there. Yeah, we're going to take him first. Okay. We're going to attack from the top. Oh, we can call our summon too, and I'm going to. We're going to call up Oleg to help with this. Okay. That helped. Thanks, Oleg. This is, I believe, an adult ancestral spirit. So, I don't know if that's Torrent or not. Shining horned headband. I bet that looks pretty cool. Shaman furs. And then, what about that headpiece? That headpiece probably pretty crazy looking. Yeah, here it is. Oh, it's actually pretty nifty. Well, for whatever reason, a little bit makes me think of Christmas. Because the reindeer, I guess. And you have lights, right? So it's like Christmas lights. That's funny. All right. Back to this. And we can light the pier. Is it pier or pyre? I don't really know. This path, there's a path here that leads to the Siofra Aqueduct, but we're not taking that just yet. We're gonna head in this direction. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop a magic flask. I guess that's it. Nope, there's one. Okay, I thought there might be more. I thought there were two more, actually. Oh boy. Wow, man. He has an interesting moveset. Run, bro, run. There's that second one I was thinking of. And rotate or spin. I couldn't think of the words. Man, that was a bit of a fight against normal mobs. Maybe I should have used some of my incantations there. I always seem to forget about them. One of these days I'll be able to incorporate it the way that I mean to. This should be a smithing stone, I think. No, kukri. Okay, that's right. Okay, so we're going to continue to work our way kind of southeast. Okay, and this should be the area. Yep. Yep, right here. And now that one is lit. We got Trina's Lily here. Got the message that somewhere a great power has stirred, or whatever that message said. Okay, well, next, somewhat excitingly, we want to go back to the Round Table Hold, and we're going to advance Fia's quest line. And Dee's as well, I guess. Let's talk to Dee.
Hello. You've been busy weeding Deathroot, I take it. I thank you, as your brother in arms. So what can I do for you?
We will buy both of these. Litany of Proper Death creates image of order to deal holy damage. Order's blade enchants right hand armament with holy damage. Okay, buy and buy.
Are you here for...
And we can get Banished Knight Oleg to level 5. Or we could send Ingval to +5. They're both offensive oriented. They don't have shields. So I'm going to try Oleg. Okay. So we're going to go talk to Fia next. May I ask a favor?
My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them?
Weathered dagger.
A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind.
And we'll go to the inventory and activate that Baldachin's Blessing right now so we can get rid of the health debuff. After which, we will basically rest at this table to update the game state. Well, I did not expect this. Did I do something wrong? Was I supposed to talk to him first?
Ah, hello there.
Ah, yeah, give the weathered dagger.
Well, what have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me.
Okay. Now we will rest. And ta-da! He's no longer here. Oh my gosh, where is he? What happened? Well, let's go find out. Down here. This door was closed before. And here's D, and there's Fia. And you can see the roots, just like with the spellcaster. I forgot his name. Rogier. So we get D's bell bearing, the twinned helm, the twinned armor, the twinned gauntlets, and the twinned greaves. Let's take a look and see if any of that's an upgrade. I might go back to the skull mask, but this looks pretty interesting to me. That's a step up and keeps us at a medium load. Surprisingly. What's it look like? It looks okay. We'll go with this for now, I guess. But those cleaned wrought knight ones, they look better with the outfit, and they are better. So that's what we'll be aiming for. Okay, let's talk to Fia.
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place. The stolen Hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well, though I ask you deliver this message to the Round Table Hold. I am Fia, deathbed companion, hark Round Table. Disturb not the death of Godwyn, the exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting. To one day, welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object? Our Lord will rise. The Lord of the many and the meek.
Well, that definitely sounds like a warning. Like, hey, these are property lines, don't cross them. You know, stay in your lane. Alright, since we got D's bell bearing, let's go turn it in. Oh, I've got both of them on me, so we'll offer both. What does that allow me to do? These are smithing stones up to class 2, glove ward up to class 3. Whoa, you could buy a memory stone? Huh. Alright, stand by. We have a boss fight coming up. I need to see how he triggers the boss fight. And I believe this fight is going to wrap up this episode. We're about halfway through his video, but getting pretty close to having a complete episode on this end as I'm recording. So we're going to blow past all this stuff. And we can activate this now. All right, sweet. Let's do this. We got... Are those rats? What are those? Oh, okay, pigs. You seem a little bit difficult to get to. Ow. Uh-oh. Too far away. That's a lot of healing. Oh, that's interesting. Ow. Ow, man. Okay, Oleg is down. I wonder if I can use my Dragon Fist. How much is he gonna heal? I don't know. I didn't see him heal at all. Dang it. What a waste. Oh, that's different. Oh gosh, he could kill me. That's just a waste of magic. So I don't like how incantations are working now. They seem rather crappy. Maybe I can try Swarm of Flies. Jeez, I didn't get that roll off in time, obviously. That was an accident. I meant to dagger him. Okay, I'm out of health. Got me. Oh, man. Oh, and he's healed up also. Where'd he go? Uh-oh. Oh, man, I'm so low on health. Oh, okay, so that stuff does actually hurt. I wasn't really sure. Maybe I need to put poison on him first. I don't know. He looks like he's undead. So poison might not work, but it doesn't hurt to try. Swarm of Flies was actually pretty good, it seemed to me. Kind of believe that I would have poisoned by now if he was poisonable. Ow. You jerk. Okay, back over to daggers then. Mistimed my roll, obviously. That just about killed me. Now this is a little bit annoying. Got some hard hits in. Every time he dies, quote unquote dies, like collapses, that's when I get the most hits in. So that seems to be the goal, is to get him to that phase several times over. Oleg is gone, I notice. Oh man, I thought I rolled through it. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, catching him has proven to be very difficult. having a really hard time with that. And then whenever I'm in there, I don't seem to be able to land consistently. Ah, darn. Oh, almost got the roll off, but not quite. Good grief, man. Yeah, landing hits is a problem. That's a serious problem. Really? Finally got in some good shots, but man, it just took a really long time. Can't see. What else can I do about this? Well, that is the play. That's the play for sure. Okay, I've only got one health pot left. Yeah, that timed it wrong. There we go. Remembrance of the Regal Ancestor. A much more challenging fight than I would have expected, given my previous experience, you know. So, I don't think there's going to be anything left in here for us to do, but let me make sure. I'll be right back. Okay, so last thing that we will do, there's nothing else in here to get, but we will travel. No, not ancestral. Yeah, Table of Lost Grace, yes. Travel back here. We will turn in the Great Rune, pick an item. You know, you can eat it for souls. I'm on my first playthrough. I'm trying to get my inventory complete, so I want to have the item, whether I'm going to use it or not. And then I want to use the mausoleums to get the other items. Receive power from remembrance. And I'll just take, I'm not going to use either one of these, so I'll just grab the Great Horn, which is a great axe. Okay.
Now go forth, little.
And that's where we're going to close out this episode. In the next episode, he is going to head to the study hall in Liurnia. And so we have some more stuff to do there. I don't remember that at all, so I'm looking forward to it, to see what happens. But that'll be next episode. So again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you in the next episode where the story continues.